This is going to have to be in a couple of videos because I can't video what I'm doing on my phone to add the printer as I'm doing other things. But here I am. I've already gone through this step right here. I've checked every part. I've taken this out and I've repositioned it and tightened it back down. I took the bottom off. Everything was plugged in correctly. There was no issues with the connection there. So that's the first thing. Now here I'm going to download again. And right here is the drive. I'm going to show you where it is. It is right here. I have tried putting it here and I've even tried putting it in the folder. Nothing works. But I'm going to do it because you told me to. Okay, so now I'm going to take out this. I am going to, according to the instructions, it says to start the printer, and when the interface starts to the error 10408 interface, please insert the USB flash drive into the USB port of the printer, and the upgrade will start after a beep. Wait for 2 beeps and wait for about 10 seconds to end, and finally turn off the printer and pull out the USB flash drive and restart the printer. Okay, so now that I'm over here, there's the flash drive. Turning on the printer. And again, I've already adjusted this. I took the bottom off and made sure it was plugged in all the way. It was. This is the printer that I just replaced the motherboard on and the print head because we were having issues with the print head and the cable. Y'all just sent me a new cable for it. There is my error message. There were 3 beeps. Beep, beep. Or 2 beeps. Okay. I'm going to plug in the USB drive. I'm going to actually use this slot this time. See if that changes anything. Flashes. There are no beeps. Tommy, I'm doing a video for my printer. I'm waiting. I even let it sit overnight last night to see if it would change anything. Nothing happens. Okay, so for giggles, I turned it off last night. And I just left the thumb drive in. I turned it on. There's the 2 beeps from it coming up to that point, but again, nothing else is happening. I've tried both. Nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens. I thought leaving it sitting for a period of time would do something, but literally nothing is happening. So when I go past this point and I go into the network and I reset everything and it brings everything back up, it still has the same version, and I'm not going to go through it again, but it still has the same version. If I go through the part of resetting it and adding it back onto the app from my phone, it just pulls up the same information. This is printer number 1, which is what I have it named because I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Printer number 1, and then it still has that version of software. This is printer number 3 that I just got on Thursday, and as you can see, it still prints. Everything is still printing, but I continue to get this error message. This one worked perfectly fine until I updated the software yesterday, and then I started getting the error message about the software being too low. It did not do it until I updated the firmware, and I went through the same process with it. I have done the same thing I'm showing you on printer number 1. Printer number 1 is the only one I'm having issues with prints. This one right here has the same firmware as both of those have. This is printer number 2. It is not giving me any issues at all. And like I said, you can see they still print, but this one is the one that's had the motherboard replaced, the print head replaced, and half of my prints, if it's a small single item, it's fine, but if it's anything more than a single item, the print messes up. So, I'm not sure what to do now.